pull out all the stops going forward. See Yangon on our screens, the picture in picture. You can see how focused these players are.
I think that's been the interesting thing, right? You know, we were talking about the reaction times way back at the start of the day today, but just the laser focus you see from the body language, that human element of PUBG Mobile. This team have looked like they are here to play. They've been limiting mistakes, focused up mechanically and with communication. That's what's setting them further away. That's what's bringing that skill ceiling higher and higher.
Slightly weird one, because the way the circle sits at the moment, it does force Yangon into a different style of gameplay, where usually they would be out on the edge here, but the circle favors them, so they have to play something a little bit more different, hold their angles on the side. They know E-Arena plays over towards the western area of crates, so they'll have to be prepared for when that team starts to push on in, and they're not in the most defensible positions, playing out in the fields. No compound found as of yet. Heading over towards zone 2 in just 30 seconds now, which will define the main playing area of the game.
It was fitting, obviously, the Joker was the man that was looking for an opening knock over onto Yangon with the trap that E-Arena had sprung upon them in the previous matchup. So we'll see if they're out to attempt to upset and get revenge here on their rotation.
All right, we got a game on our hands here. Yangon Galacticos get a little bit of that spicy circle look that they have been known for in this playoffs. They've had 2 chicken dinners a day averaging. There's no reason why that statistic should go up or down, but we're expecting at least 1 today. But will it come soon enough to shut this one down early? Have to wait for that. Murnat finding Ralph on the rotate. Falcons now down to 2, and Yangon further solidified their position out in the open.
Playing against Murnat must be so frustrating as well. Feels like he's always buzzing around, stinging at all these squads in the lobby. Quick reaction times. It's been hard to hold him back. And immediately Falcons realize we don't want to mess with the beast.
Yeah, the boys on Yangon obviously playing out here. There's been no opportunity for more loot, so absolutely dropping that smoke to secure some more of that utility on side. Here's APG down towards the southern edge around the hay bales. Chasing over towards Nongshim Red Force. APG probably one of the only other aggressive teams to match Nongshim Red Force. T24 finding Koa, and Falcons again down to just 1.
Topsy-turvy day for 4-5s. And a couple of uncontested eliminations there will at least get them perked up into this game. Weibo on screens. Suk, a human explosive bow that has been ripping and tearing. This is again another talented squad that we've got here. Obviously 3rd place right now, 105 points to play with for them.
Weibo went fairly central on this one, almost immediately. Was not really stopped at all on this push either. A lot of other teams concerned with their placement, with their points. It's a hidden blessing, really, where most teams are just looking to get towards that end game, because they know that even 3 or 4 placement points could be the difference between tens of thousands of dollars here at the PMWC. So Weibo was able to send in towards that center area of the map with little to no contest.
Potential for that might change, though, with teams looking to steal away some of these superior positions. It's the arena that slowly move forward. Of course, just Redux that's left for Falcons as well. That's Solo, the only one that remains alive.
Circle about to shrink. See where it heads. If it heads back over towards Ruins, Yangon Galacticos know roughly that position is okay to play in. They may just send back that way, but it's Regnum Kaya moving out from Sunken down towards the southwest, which might be a deadly team to come up against. The Talks sending directly from that south side, as are DRX, and it starts to get a little bit crowded inside of this circle here, Jackie.
Space is at a premium. Shoulder to shoulder gameplay between these squads. Rigo taking pot shots over towards Alpha. Meanwhile, Regnum Karya on the drive-by, seeing power all on top of one another. And Doc out on his own, a little bit of backup now to play with. The buddy system in effect. They take the opening shots towards power and have them pinned.
Team Secret able to get across from the rivers on that north side, down towards Ruins. A bad play there. APG taking down Krypton from Alter Ego. Not quite flushed out just yet, though, and this is a freeway engagement between teams that are not out of the circle yet. There's a shot from Redox over towards Wild, in fact. And Frankie will happily pick up that elimination, dropping Regnum Karya down to 3 on a rollout from Sunken, which, to be honest, they had a lot of real estate to work with.
Expect Falcons to still be flapping their wings on this one. They knock Regnum Karya off kilter. They suffer because of it. Oh, Reefus with 7 nades in the backpack, and they are so closely grouped. A big nade on target. Al-Haji will not be happy with that one as his legs get blown away. And they've still got more to follow up with.
It's a massive nade coming through from APG, but no follow-up just yet. They know how crowded the zone is. Another shot from Zyol over towards Alter Ego in Rosemary. Zyol will return back to the rest of the squad here. Alter Ego not finding a very fun marker over in this match as they attempt to come through on that eastern side. Longshin Red Force down towards the southwest side of Gatka at the moment in the fields. Yangon Galacticos currently holding a, let's say, a 2-2 split at the moment. Players down towards the south side watching the roads. Romeo inside a compound on the north. Looks like they are going to regroup on top of it now, though, as Loxy starts to get a little bit closer over towards power.
Danger close at the minute. Nades on top. Again, the follow-up explosions are good to try and restrict power. But that one does more than just chip damage. The whole roster getting hit heavy by the mortar strike from Alpha. And even Loxy realizes he wants nothing to deal with this. Tries to get away whilst they crash in to clean up onto the down squad. Shots are clean.
Even Max Man would agree that some of the arcs on those nades were better than arcs from One Piece. Unfortunately, APG fall fairly quickly afterwards as Regnum Karya continue to put on the pain. They're going to try and get themselves back up on their feet. A bit of triage coming through from Reefus.
It's Murnat that had the quick intuition to make the backstab here as well. It's a good tag, bit of an opening knock to give them some room to play with, but do they want to run the risk of over-egging the pudding on this one? Letting the infighting continue between Regnum Karya and Alpha. It only benefits them at the minute.
Yangon Galacticos can cleanly clear out both teams in Regnum Karya and APG. It's a massive result for them. Moana even getting involved alongside with Alva from Alter Ego, who are still up and kicking, and a massive long-range shot over towards Loxy makes Regnum Karya all the more uncomfortable, and another nade over the top will do the justice from APG.
Good steal-aways from Moana, but Alpha, even with this trial and tribulation of a fight that they've had going on for quite some time, they're able to keep all 4 players alive, and you can see that they're taking the fight to these other squads now. The DRX pulling up. Oh, Maria arrives and instantly hits from the sidelines. Goodbye, Reefus.
Top now in an uncomfortable position. Murnat could even peek over the top, but looks like he's going to send back up towards the rest of the team, realizing that things are about to look not so pretty on the eastern side of the map.
Nades on target. Good connections here. Softening up DRX. It's been huge from Alpha, but they're about to be crashed on up close and personal. If they can handle DRX, they could push themselves up towards that match point. Enter the smash zone alongside Yangon. Doc, good with the moves. Hits the first, but look who's here. It's Murnat peeking in over the ridge, looking to clean up on this one. As DRX go down, they are handled by Alpha, but the nades are still rolling on through.
And APG will hit match point on this game, prepping themselves for the next if Yangon cannot finish this one out. Nades over the top, it's a long one over towards top, and it hits pretty.
Murnat is looking magical with these nades, making Alpha disappear before his eyes, and now he wants to split them in half like a bad magician. Pushes up with Big Papa Pump. Unload, but it's a miss. Uncomfortable as they lose a player. One goes down. Murnat removed, but Yangon live on.
Murnat, who had been such a force in this game, to lose him off what felt like a botched engagement. Not able even to pull the trigger. We saw the reticle over the top of top. Dear, dear me.
Yangon instantly on the move. Rotation from fight to fight. Hearts must be pounding in their chests right now. It's T24. The four Fribes representative trapped just apart from the Alter Ego duo and that last man, Redox, that's been causing curveballs for some of our teams here as a solo.
Yeah, Redox just does not slow down inside of Ruins. The area around him